Welcome back to North Dakota Today. It's another segment of Try My Job, and I'm at the Bismarck Public Library. I'm joined with Hannah, and she is going to be my lead, I guess. So Hannah, tell me a little bit about what I'm going to be doing today here at the library.
Yeah, well, it's a very busy place. You can tell from phones ringing and people coming in. You'll be helping us with circulation a little bit, so doing some checking out of books and checking in and checking out our famous book drop. You'll be helping out children's a little bit, maybe helping out with some kids and checking out the teen center and some other stuff.
All right, I like the sound of that. So first things first, you're going to show me how people check out books and how they return them, how that process works for you guys.
Yes.
Okay, all right,
Yes.
Let's get started. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Welcome to the library. Did you find everything you were looking for?
I did.
Excellent. Let's get you checked out and on to reading these books. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And the magic button, which gives us the slip. There you go. Okay, Emily, here's your card and your receipt with all your due dates on it.
Thank you.
Happy reading.
Thank you.
I think she was impressed.
I think you did a
She
great
was
job.
impressed.
You did a great job.
Okay.
Very nice, very nice.
Great. So now let's go check out the book drop. You said this
Sure.
was famous for people. So
Yes,
I'm excited to
yes.
see the inner workings.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. Now Hannah and I are back by the book return. So tell me a little bit about this conveyor belt.
Okay, this is our famous book conveyor belt. So patrons can either drive or walk by and drop their books in a slot outside the building. And they drop down, and then they take a slow ride up this belt here and then drop into this basket for us.
Yes.
So many times a day we're collecting books from here.
I was just going to say, there's steps. I know you guys can't see it, but there are steps that go down to where the book return is. So this has got to save you guys a lot of time
Oh,
when
definitely.
it comes to collecting the books.
Yes, yes. And it works, it usually works pretty great.
Yeah.
If lighter books get in there, heavier books push them up eventually and they come to us and we can get them all checked in for our patrons.
Wonderful. So that's what we're going to collect these and then check them back into the system.
We sure are.
And then move on to our next job.
Yep.
Great. Thanks, Hannah. Okay, so we've collected our books that were from the conveyor belt, the book return, and now we're going to check them back in, which is it's a process. You got to know what you're doing.
yeah.
So kind of
Yeah.
explain what we're going to do next.
Okay, well, we'll take a book from here. It hasn't been checked in. We will come over here and check it in. And then after we do that, we have to run it through this sensitizing machine
Okay.
so that if it tries to go out the door without being checked out, it'll make a beeping noise, so we'll know.
Okay, and people know, nope, you got to check it out first.
Now it's ready for shelving. It's been checked in, it's been sensitized. So we'll put it here and it'll eventually go over to those shelves
Okay.
where our pages will come later in the day and shelve them out in the library again.
Okay,
Ready
and
to
then they'll
check
be
out.
ready to go to another home.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to try my hand at a
All
few
right,
here, see if I can
great.
get this sensitizing
All right.
thing down. Here we go. Ooh, I think I just heard another book come
Yes.
back. We can
Yep.
do the belt again.
The belt is going.
Okay, so scan, and then let's check back in. Okay, I'm going to do all three of them.
Okay, go for it.
First, scan.
Okay,
Oh,
that
wow.
one you can just
That says okay.
Yep, just
There's
hit
a
okay
note.
on there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, just a friendly
One
note, and then a
more
kid's
there.
book.
All
Okay.
right,
All
great.
right, and now we got to sensitize them. Okay, so
Yep.
I heard the
If you
noise.
hear that noise, you're good.
It's a very soft noise. I don't know
Yes,
if
it
you guys
is.
could hear it, but oh, that was that's a
little
good
water
one.
To give it a good shove. There we go.
Okay, and then this is a kid's book. It goes same
Yes.
place.
Yep.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. All right. So next we got to shelve them,
Yes.
and then they'll be ready to go. Okay. Next step. All right, our next step is shelving the book so that the pages, the teenage volunteers that come in here, they can just grab them, put them back on the shelf to get checked out to another home. So you're
right.
going to show me how to do one, and I'm going to do the second one.
Sure. Well, we're going to shelve some large print first. So this is a book by Brown.
Okay.
So we will put it with the Browns here.
All right. So we
Slide
are
it right in there.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Ready to shelve.
Lucky me. I get another Brown book, so I know exactly where this one goes.
Yes.
Okay, so we just squeeze it on in.
Yeah, there's enough room for one more book.
There we go. Perfect.
Perfect. All
Okay,
right.
great. Let's move on to our next task.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Hannah. All right, now we're joined by the famous Miss Sparkles. You read it to hundreds of kids every week, we were talking about, and that's a big part of what the Bismarck Public Library does.
Yep.
So I'm going to try a little bit of reading here with a lot of my friends that have so kindly joined me. What's one piece of advice that you could offer me as a new reader to kids?
I always like to pick the books that I really like, because the kids can really catch on that you love it, which will then make them love it. So I usually pick books that I find delightful, ones that I liked from my childhood, and I feel like that resonates well.
Excellent. Okay, well, I'm going to do my best here as I read to my friends. And does anybody here like dogs? I love dogs. Wow. So it says dogs, dogs, dogs. I love dogs. Dogs. Prowling dogs. Howling dogs. Who can howl like a dog? Ow, ow. Dogs, dogs, dogs. I love dogs. The end. I hear that there's a dog that'll come here every once in a while named Colette. Is that right? Do you think she would come out and join us for a little bit at some point? Okay, let's see. Oh, there she is now.
Good morning, boys and girls.
So Colette, what can you tell me about all the kids that you've read to here in the story room?
This is such a fun place. We get to share so many stories, and we get to laugh together and have fun together, and we have lots of puppet friends that join us sometimes, and it's just a wonderful place to sing and laugh and listen to wonderful stories together.
Wow, well thank you so much for letting me come into your story room, Colette.
I'm so glad you are here. Come anytime.
Great, thank you so much.
And nice to see all of you.
Yes. Can you say bye, Colette? Bye. Hannah, thanks so much for having me today. We covered a lot of ground,
Yes.
but as much as we did today, there's still so many more jobs that we have at the Bismarck Library for people, or even volunteer opportunities.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So there's lots to do. We didn't even get to the information
Right.
desk. There's just a lot to do here at the
There
Bismarck.
really is. There
So,
really is.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite part about working here? I didn't get to ask you that.
Oh, well, we didn't mention the information desk. I do work a little bit there too.
Okay.
And I do enjoy that because we can help people with all kinds of things there.
Sure.
Faxing, notaries, copies,
Wow.
finding books, research papers.
A jack of all trades, a little bit of everything.
that's a fun place to be.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Great. Well, thank you again for
of
having
course.
me today.
Of course.
That's it for this edition of Try My Job. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back with more North Dakota Today right after this.